Hello, welcome all. In this video, I want to show you beautiful game played by Grandmaster Levon Aronian against Grandmaster Anish Giri in round 4 of Blitz event of St. Louis Rapid and Blitz tournament that recently concluded and won by Praggnanandhaa. There are now more exciting tournaments lined up like Sinqui Field Cup, GCT Final, Chess Olympiad in Uzbekistan in September, and World Chess Championship between world champion Gukesh versus challenger Jawakhir Sindarov announced in Geneva to be held in the last week of November. But for now, let's see this exciting game. In this game, Levon played like magician Tal, who was famous for his sacrifices and tactics. Tal said, "There are only two sacrifices in chess. One is good and another is mine." Okay, so let's see this exciting game. Let's go. Vamos. The game started with 1 e4, e5, bishop c4. This is known as bishop's opening, which can transpose to other openings coming from e4, e5. Knight f6. Now if here white plays knight f3, then it gets transposed to Petrov defense. e4, e5, knight f3, knight f6 and bishop c4, which is Italian variation of Petrov defense. So but white played d3 here, bishop c5, knight c3, and now the game has transposed to Vienna hybrid. Castle h3, maybe trying to stop the knight coming to g4 or later after d6 bishop coming to g4, some ideas like that. So d6, knight f3 and a5, trying to get some space on the queen side and also making a room for bishop. So white can also play on similar lines, a4 and then making a room for bishop, his bishop coming to a2. So but he first plays castling and then c6, now a4, nbd7, king h1. So as I said, the idea is now moving this knight and play f4. That is why king h1 was played, unpinning the pawn. Bishop a7, knight h2, h6, stopping bishop coming to g5 and pinning the knight. Bishop a2, knight c5 and f4. E takes f4, bishop takes f4, and black plays d5 here, which is inaccuracy. Actually, best here was to play bishop e6. So d5. Now there are some exchanges. E takes d5, knight takes d5, knight takes d5, c takes d5, and queens jumps to h5. Now white is planning an attack on black king, castled king. Bishop e6, knight g4. So now there are some ideas of sacrifices on h6, knight takes or bishop takes. Now it is interesting to see how this attack was launched and how the castled king was dragged to the center. Very instructive game. And black made a mistake here, bishop b8. Actually here the computer suggests one crazy move that is very difficult to see while playing, and especially in the Blitz game. The move is King h7. Bishop b8 was played, and bishop takes h6, which is also a mistake by white. So he should have taken with the knight first. And another blunder by black, g takes h6. The best was actually to play g6. And now find out the best move for white here that Levon played in the game. Rook f5. What a move. In fact, according to me, and while I was watching this live game, I saw this move also, Fischer like move, rook to f6, which is a top choice by Engine. This was Fischer's idea. But rook f5 was played, and that is also beautiful move. Bishop takes f5. So second sacrifice. One bishop was already sacrificed on h6, and now white sacrifices rook also. Knight takes h6 check. Of course he recovers it. King g7 and knight takes f5 check. King f6, and now again find the best move for white. What will you play? Will you play rook e1 or rook f1 or something else, or queen h6 check, giving the third piece also, or what will you play here? The beautiful move played by Levon here is bishop takes d5. Knight e6. Of course this bishop cannot be taken, because then black king will be in danger, rook will join, there will be soon checkmate, or maybe black will have to give heavy material for that. So knight e6, and now rook f1. Black gives one piece, knight f4. Now queen h6 check, king takes f5, another piece sacrifice, and now bishop e4 check, king e5, queen takes f4 check, king e6, queen f5 check, king e7, and now find again the best move for white here. What will you play? Will you give queen e5 check? Or will you play something else? Queen f6 check? But Levon played bishop takes b7, another beautiful move. Queen d6, an inaccuracy. Black should have played f6 here. Now the game is over. Rook e1 check. King d8. Checkmate is now unavoidable. The best was queen e6 to give the queen, and queen c8 check and mate. Hope you like this video. Do share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.